Hello Pisces, welcome to the Lynx Tarot. My name's Monica and this reading's for Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. This is your weekly check-in for about the next 7 to 14 days. All right, Pisces, we're getting started with the Power of Surrender cards. Then I'll go into some tarot and more oracle. Okay, surrender to inner peace. Very nice, Pisces. Cultivate the inner peace on a daily basis. In quiet meditative moments, focus on the stillness within and enjoy this inner refuge. Others will feel your good vibes and your life will flow more easily. Beautiful. I like that. All right, Pisces. Surrender fear. Very nice. Let go of the fearful stories you are telling yourself. Stay in the moment. Focus on solutions and celebrate every baby step forward. This is really exciting. Baby steps, Pisces. I feel like these baby steps, for many of you listening, feel like way bigger steps than baby steps because it has taken you a while to get to this point. Surrender the fears, surrender it. You're already seeing reasons that it's safe to surrender those fears, okay? Let them go. Surrender to that inner peace. All right. So this is the Tarot of a Moon Garden. If you're interested in any of these decks, they are listed below. And also, Pisces, if you haven't yet subscribed, please do so. It would greatly help my channel. And also hit all notifications. That way you won't miss anything. All right, what do we have for Pisces? We're doing a 4-card reading. Situation, challenges, advice, and outcome. All right, Pisces. 2 of Pentacles. Interesting. You might be juggling something, but I feel like this is a fun juggle. Maybe you're starting something new and you are still getting your feet wet. Okay, I like that. This could be in relationships, could be in work, okay? And someone moved recently, so you're busy like unpacking while you're, going to work and coming home and taking care of family or whatever. But this is fun. It's kind of like you've got one foot in one life and the other foot in your new life, which is great. It's all about blending it together and making it work. The 3 of Staffs, beautiful. So this is about seeing results and taking a break while you're watching the results happen. Whoops. A lot of growth here. Advice with the 9 of Staffs, the 9 of Wands, don't give up. It might feel really hard right now, or like you might be thinking, I can't do this. I can't take that one last step to the finish line, but you're almost there. Keep going. It will be well worth it. Believe me. Believe me. It's like almost as if it's like you have come this far. There's no turning back anyway. But if you keep going, and have faith in yourself, it will be all the richer. Outcome position, we have the Queen of Cups, okay? So the water signs have some similar messages. You might want to check the others, Cancer and Scorpio, but Pisces, yours has a little bit of a different spin on it. Queen of Cups, you're very intuitive. Listen to your intuition. That's also saying to listen to your intuition. And this card goes nicely with the surrender to inner peace, okay? Cultivate inner peace. And the key here is on a daily basis, like the card says. Cultivate inner peace on a daily basis. Tune into your intuition. You don't have to be trying to like predict things or anything like that. It's just tune into your body, how you feel. Tell yourself this is going to be a good day, no matter what. And if things don't go exactly as planned, I will go with the flow. That doesn't mean you're going to submit to what anyone else wants you to do. It just means you're going to adapt in the ways that are best for you. Like we see here with the 2 of Pentacles in the beginning, okay? Juggling, but not in a way that you can't handle. Just kind of accepting there's been a little bit of a change here. So let's flow this way and flow back that way and not resist the outside circumstances, just kind of adapt. And this doesn't mean to submit or give in. I'm not saying that at all. Clarifying the 2 of Pentacles, we have the Page of Cups. I'm pretty sure this is the 3rd time this has come out for water signs, so all water signs got this. Page of Cups and 2 of Pentacles, a better flow, better emotional flow. This Mercury retrograde period. Now, when you come to this reading, since it is timeless, it might not be Mercury retrograde, But for those of you listening right now as this video comes out, I feel like this Mercury retrograde might bring like harsh truths for you, but at the same time, like it's going to bring you so much inner peace very quickly. It might be like a crash of lightning at first, and then you're like, I didn't need that heavy weight. I didn't need that, ball and chain on my ankle. I'm free now. Things feel so much better. It's like taking a deep breath. All right, we have the Two of Cups. Wow, these decks have been shuffled very well. So I would check the other water signs, whether or not, you have Cancer and Scorpio in your chart. Two of Cups, better connections, seeing results from your hard work in these better connections. Like when these better, healthier connections come in, you're going to realize the reason for that is because you have worked so hard on yourself, on how you approach relationships, what you allow in. You're going to realize because of your hard work on that, on putting your foot down with those who have not treated you properly, you're going to realize how much happier and more emotionally peaceful life is when these healthier relationships come in. We see with the Two of Cups, better partnership. This could also be a better partnership in business. If you work for yourself, it could be someone you have a smooth business connection with, where there's no competition. It's not like everyone's out for themselves. There's like someone in the mix here who they have your back, you have their back, and it runs smoothly. And it's like, oh, what a relief. Like I finally have someone I can trust. For others of you, if this has to do with romantic partnerships, if you're currently in a relationship, things are smoothing out better for you because of hard work. Maybe you're communicating better with one another. It's due to some kind of effort. For those of you who you have just started something new, or you're not connected romantically with someone, there's definitely something better coming in for you. Just take your time. And if you are listening to this during Mercury retrograde, be careful about communication. Communication is one of the things that tends to get interrupted during Mercury retrograde. So don't go sitting around thinking like this person's not interested in you because they never called you, or that they never returned your call. Like they may not have gotten the message. So there's a tactful way of checking in with them. So I wouldn't give up on this person too quickly. I wouldn't keep going after them. I would just one time say, hi, I just wanted to make sure you got my message. If you're interested in talking, please get back to me. Something like that, with no pressure, but only try one time. Don't give up. If it's been a while since you've heard from this person, don't give up. Try one time in a tactful, polite way. And then if you don't hear back, let it go. If you do hear back, great, because it may very well have been worth it. Maybe they didn't get your message, or maybe they thought that, or maybe the other way around, maybe this person was supposed to contact you, but they were thinking you were supposed to contact them, and they're sitting there wondering, why haven't I heard from so-and-so? Why haven't I heard from Pisces? That type of thing. So, it's about communication. Nine of Staffs. Oh, that's being strengthened. That's being clarified by the Strength card. Okay, you have the strength to keep going. Don't stop. The rewards are right there. Clarifying the Queen of Cups, we have the World. Awesome. New beginnings. Leveling up, new beginnings, being excited. This could be about travel with someone important to you, someone you connect well with. Okay, so let's go through these one more time. We've got the Two of Pentacles being paired with the Page of Cups. Maybe a new idea coming in about learning. Maybe you're learning more about relationships, about connections to others, and how that affects all other areas of your life. The Two of Pentacles, again, it could be about combining two different things. Maybe you're moving, maybe you're in the middle of moving into a new house while you are still packing up your apartment. That's one scenario. It could be starting a new job while you are still, doing something else. But it's exciting. It's exciting, and everything will balance out. It just might be a bit of a balancing act for a little while. Three of Staffs and the Two of Cups. So like I was just talking about, keep lines of communication open. There's growth here, healthy friendships, healthy connections. If this has to do with work, healthier work connections. Nine of Staffs and Strength. So you have the strength. Keep doing whatever you're doing. Okay, keep moving forward. You are almost at the finish line. If this is you, please comment below. I feel like someone listening has been doing something very exciting. Maybe you've been putting out a lot of job applications. Maybe you've been working on a project. Maybe it's a business or something like that, and you feel like you want to give up, but don't. Like, know you have the strength to keep going because you are almost there. See here with the Three of Staffs? I think the results are already starting to show, like we see in the Three of Staffs, but you might not be seeing them because you want the results to be way bigger. But know that this start is the beginning of something huge, okay? It might be bigger than you realize even, or maybe bigger than you ever wanted or thought that you should want. For the outcome position, we have the Queen of Cups and the World, which is very exciting. So the Queen of Cups, she's very intuitive, very emotional, very empathetic. She might overgive a little bit, so be careful of that. But we have the World here. This is a huge, huge change, which is really exciting. You're at the end of a really big cycle in a good way. You are reaching that finish line. This is a major arcana card. So this means it's a significant change in your life. There's the results, okay? They're right there. Keep going. Travel. There could be travel in store for you, Pisces. I think someone listening, you're like, what's she talking about travel? That's not for me. It's not feasible. But there is something there. It could be a day trip that will do you a lot of good or something like that. It could be traveling a little bit further for a new job, or it could be travel to visit a friend. All right, I really like that World card right there. There are a lot of things opening up to you. All right, Pisces. Like your world is really opening up, like things that you never thought you would have. And you're experiencing emotional confidence along with all of these new things happening. All right, we're going over to the Quantum Oracle. All right, we have a consciousness card, present power. See, look, let me put this down for a minute. See the lion and the tiger, and we also have the strength card. Okay, be aware of the present power that you have, the power and strength that you have right now in this present moment. Be still, take a breath, okay, and realize that. Realize all the growth that you've had, how far you have come, all that you've gained, and there is so much more. We have a spirit card, angels of four directions. Spirit has your back in every way, in many areas of your life. Work and career, in love, in family, in health. What else do we have? Money, love, health, career, whatever it may be. Okay, Spirit has your back. Call on your guides and angels when you start to feel doubt sneaking in. We have a people card here, teacher. Okay, and with the Queen of Cups, this could be an intuitive teacher, this could be a counselor, this could be learning something new, or maybe you are a teacher to someone else. But this is about knowledge, okay? Knowledge. I just heard a really weird sound. Did you hear that? It sounded like almost like that wax was bubbling, but I didn't see it bubbling, and I don't know why it would. So, wow, that was really weird. Okay, and we have an events card and loss. Okay, so for some of you, all of this growth is going to require leaving something behind, but you are moving on to something better, something more peaceful, a new way of thinking, a new way of seeing things, okay? So at first it might feel like you're experiencing loss, but you're realizing that, you know, this is really more disappointment than anything, because the other people involved or the other situations, they weren't resonating with you, okay? They weren't vibing with you. They were choosing, you know, their own path in life. They weren't vibing high where you are. So it's really not a loss, Pisces. And I'm feeling like you're realizing it's actually not a loss. It's a letting go, and you are moving on to something way better, more peaceful. This could be a new home for some of you, where it's more peaceful, and you have like neighbors that you like, neighbors that aren't noisy, For others of you, you realize you had to let go of negative relationships or connections to others in order to be open to healthier connections, okay? This could be, for others of you, you had to let go of a job that served its purpose, paid the bills, but you weren't happy. So, you moved on to something else or decided to go to school and learn something else. So something like that. For those of you that this has to do with a home, you're realizing that this new place for you is exactly what you wanted deep down, exactly what you need. And once you get there and look back to where you lived previously, you'll realize, like, no wonder I was so stressed out. Okay, because you're going to be in a completely new vibe. I'm going to tell you a little story. Okay, I'm telling a lot of stories in these readings today. I was with my boyfriend. We were out driving. We're having a really beautiful day. And there was something at home that we were a little stressed out about, like in our neighborhood. I'll put it that way, not in our home, but in our neighborhood. And we're having a really great day. We were out most of the day. And then as soon as we got back into our neighborhood, our tone of voice changed. And our tone of voice was as if we were bickering and arguing, but we weren't. What we were discussing was not even an argument, but our tone changed. And I noticed that so clearly in my face because we had such a beautiful, happy day and we were out for many hours. And then all of a sudden the energy changed because I guess on a subconscious level, we were anticipating possible stress in the neighborhood. So if this little story resonates with you, I hope it helps. I hope it helps you to reflect. Maybe you're in a similar situation. And for those of you moving, I think that you're going to realize when all of these stresses are lifted, where you were previously, you're going to realize, wow, that did create a lot of stress for me. It may have served its purpose for a while, but started to become too stressful. Then you move on and you're like being nicer to yourself because you're realizing, oh, no wonder I felt that way because I feel so much better now. The contrast is really going to show you that and help you to be nicer to yourself. All right, Pisces, hope that all makes sense. Thank you so much for being here. Please like, share, and subscribe, and I will see you again soon.